Is it deflation or inflation? It's both. This is a tornado out in the open water, all right? You got waves, you got wind, you got lightning, you got all of it. It's not just one or the other. You get inflation, you get deflation, you get chaos, you get violence, you get war, you get government restrictions. You get it all for this period of time. It's called a fourth turning. But through all that, Doge will be consistent. There'll be 5 billion new coins. You can get on your laptop and mine them. So you can turn your energy into Doge and you can help run the network. Whether your bank is open or not, as long as your phone is up, my phone's up, we can do a deal. And we can do it in Doge. At the moment, it's going to seem insane because you guys, if you watch Doge, I don't know, it's like 35 cents now. Last week, interviewing, at a party, but talking to younger guys and girls, and I was like, hey, so crypto, what do you guys, oh, Doge, da-da-da. It's like 5-6 cents. I'm like, yup, Doge, yup. That's what's up. You guys are like, oh, yeah, we're not really into Bitcoin, but Doge for sure. Got it. Now, everybody finds Bitcoin, right? Everybody either starts at Bitcoin or discovers Bitcoin as, after they're done with Doge. Not meaning that they're done with Doge, but Doge is a currency where you use it. Bitcoin is something that you save, and it's an asset that you loan against when you need to buy stuff. You don't buy stuff with your Bitcoin. You loan against your Bitcoin. But what do we use for currency? What are we going to move around? What can I pay my guys in? That's consistent. It's not going to be consistent at the moment, so, don't hate me, YouTube comments, like, Doge will pump, Doge pump, dump. The math is freaking perfect on Doge. The marketing is zero and free, just like Tesla. And the dude from Tesla is pumping it, so, it is what it is. And if it goes to the moon, literally and figuratively, there's just, it's hard to get that type of press for stuff. Only Bitcoin's got that type of press. But my point is, Doge is going to take the US dollar. It's funny, actually. It's funny to me, but it's freaking genius. It's brilliant. These two co-founders are freaking brilliant. It calms down, settles down, starts to trade real boring like a commodity, like coin future prices. They just chilling, right? Like gold, really boring. Silver. Sometimes it's exciting, but most of the time it's boring. It's the same price pretty much all the time. When Doge is like that, but yet denominated in USD, US dollars, it's increasing in price. People will visually be able to see that a Doge is a Doge. It stays consistent. It still buys you the same amount of beer. It still buys you the same amount of truck. It still buys you the same amount of house. But adjusted to the US dollar, I can't get a lot of them. And people will understand at that point in time that the US dollar is garbage, and then it'll just be parabolic one morning. The US dollar will just vanish. Out of freaking nowhere, it'll go from buying you some bread to being absolute garbage that nobody wants. The U.S. government is in kind of in their best interest to have that, because then the U.S. debt goes away, right? Just gone. And at the point in time, the U.S. government, Federal Reserve, kind of same thing, bankers own everything, will come in and go, hey, we did such a great job with the currency last time. We created so many distortions in the economy. We created all this wealth gap. We've created a permanent underclass of poor people. And then we created these super, super wealthy rich people. Give us control of the currency again. And I think at that point in time, people will be like, dude, no. It's time to separate government and money. Doge is a serious contender for having that spot. For being gallon of gas is 1 Doge. I don't know what it is in USD. The prices are getting insane now. But yes, gallon of gas is 1 Doge. A beer is 1/10 of a Doge. 10 beers to a gallon of gas. It's like silver or gold or something that you can measure against that's predictable. That has a built-in inflation rate that doesn't need banks, so there's no incentive to have banks. So we don't need a Federal Reserve. So Doge is going to $1. April 2021, price in USD as of today, because you guys still think it's got worth and it's not hyperinflating yet and all these type of things, and it might rise. It will rise in value. It's really weird to think about, but it will rise in value. But Doge will be $10 in today's money, today's date, this date right here. What it'll be in the future, it won't matter, because a Doge is a Doge. A Doge gets you 10 beers or a gallon of gas. 1,000 of them get you a house, or a truck. 10,000 of them get you a house. That's what it's going to be. At least it's got first mover's advantage. It's got free marketing. It's got Elon Musk. And it's got 2 days of pump and free press. I'm sure it'll hit CNBC soon. Yeah, it hasn't even hit Coinbase yet, because they didn't want to, no one was there to run the project to pay to get on Coinbase. The rest of these guys pay to get on Coinbase. They're not even paying for shelf space. They're just organically happening. Doge is going to take the dollar.